According to reports, Israel has conducted an attack inside Iran. There isn't much information about the attack yet, but tensions between Israel and Iran are sure to escalate because of it. Explosions were heard near an Iranian military base in the Isfahan province of the country, so Israel may have targeted one of Iran's military bases. Iran has fighter jets at the military base, so Israel may have targeted their fighter jets. According to experts, Israel may have also targeted Iran's army radar at the military base. Iran's air defense systems have also been deactivated in various provinces of the country. According to reports, before the attack took place, Israel told America that they would retaliate against Iran in the coming days. These are truly dangerous times. Iran is sure to retaliate against Israel because of their attack. Iran's foreign minister, Hossein Amir-Abdollahian, said that if Israel attacks them again, their next response will be immediate and at the maximum level. He indicated that they would retaliate immediately and wouldn't hold back if Israel attacked them again. Now that Israel has attacked, if Iran fulfills what they said, there will surely be a full-scale war between the two countries. There's a high chance that the entire Middle East will be affected, but the war might not be confined to just the Middle East. There's also a high chance that other countries in different parts of the world will be dragged into the war. If that happens, it will be World War III, and the whole world will be involved in the war. China may intervene in the war because they are allies with Iran. The United States may also be drawn into the war because they will surely help Israel. America protects all its allies, so they will definitely defend Israel. President Joe Biden promised to support Israel if it is attacked by Iran. So, Iran may also attack US military bases in the Middle East. If that happens, there may also be a war between Iran and the United States. Then, China may suddenly invade Taiwan because they may think that they should attack Taiwan while there's a war between Iran and America. China may realize that the US will struggle to fight multiple countries at once. Then the war in Ukraine is still ongoing. The conflict there may intensify, and other countries may also be affected. There may also be a war between Russia and NATO. If wars break out simultaneously in different parts of the world and most countries are involved, it will be World War III. According to Turkey's President Tayyip Erdogan, Israel's Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu and the leadership of Israel are to blame for the attack on Iran. Nevertheless, many believe that Iran is truly to blame for the turmoil in the Middle East. They fund groups in the region that constantly attack Israel. The Way foreign minister called the Iranian foreign minister. They discussed the turmoil in the region and what will happen to peace and security not only in the Middle East but also in the world. The Way foreign minister urged Iran not to escalate the situation. However, Iran is unlikely to retaliate against Israel, because they will be embarrassed and appear weak to their proxies. If that happens, their influence in the region will diminish and their country will weaken. Nevertheless, the Way foreign minister still told Iran that the country should use diplomacy and dialogue to solve the turmoil and ensure stability and safety in the region. According to former US Vice President Mike Pence, if Russia captures Ukraine, it will also attack a NATO member country. If that happens, the United States will be dragged into the war. Furthermore, he said that if Russia wins, other authoritarian regimes will become bolder. Many believe he was referring to China, because if Russia wins, China will also become bolder in invading Taiwan because they will see that even in today's times, they can still conquer other countries' territories. Before Israel attacked Iran, Israel's finance minister, Bezalel Smotrich, said that Israel's response to Iran should be extremely strong to prevent Iran from attacking the country again. Iran should blame themselves for their attack on Israel. Australia is urging its citizens in Israel to leave the country. There's a big danger of attacks in the region. The situation in the country may quickly worsen. Military attacks may also result in airspace closures, flight cancellations, diversions, and other travel disruptions. According to EU Foreign Policy Chief Joseph Borrell, the Middle East is on the brink of a regional war. Many agree with him. This kind of situation has never happened before. Iran has directly attacked Israel for the first time. Before, they only provided weapons to various groups in the region like Hamas and Hezbollah and let them attack Israel. But now it seems they are really angry because they themselves attacked Israel. According to CIA Director Bill Burns, he is dismayed by Hamas' rejection of the ceasefire deal pushed by the US, Egypt, and Qatar. He said it is very difficult to make a ceasefire deal that Hamas will accept. According to retired US Army General Mark McCarley, Israel's attack on Iran is a message. Israel's action isn't just retaliation, but also a message to Iran not to try to attack Israel again. Iran's province that Israel attacked is the Isfahan province, where Iran's nuclear facilities are located. Israel is showing that they can overwhelm Iran's defenses. It's like Israel is telling Iran that if they attack again, Israel can blow up Iran's nuclear facilities. If Israel blows up Iran's nuclear facilities, Iran will surely be extremely angry. It's almost certain that there will be war between Israel and Iran if that happens. Western countries have plans to impose more sanctions on Iran. However, China and Russia are helping the country circumvent the sanctions. Nevertheless, the sanctions still weaken Iran significantly. Iran is having a hard time manufacturing weapons because of the sanctions. So Iran really needs more sanctions imposed on them to prevent them from strengthening their military too much. Iran will hesitate to attack if they know their military is unlikely to win against their enemies. If China's economy collapses, the world will be much more peaceful. China helps Russia and Iran strengthen their militaries. China helps the two countries circumvent the sanctions imposed on them by Western countries. That's why they can still strengthen their militaries. Also, North Korea is helping Russia a lot. Currently, North Korea is providing a huge number of weapons to Russia. That's also one of the reasons why Russia is still holding on in the war. If it weren't for Russia's allies, the country would have collapsed a long time ago. But countries under sanctions are helping each other, and because of that, they are getting stronger. Nevertheless, sanctions are still effective because if they weren't imposed on countries by Western countries, they would surely be much stronger. It would be much easier for Russia, Iran, and North Korea to access Western technology if they weren't sanctioned. Japan is one of the countries that are really strengthening right now. Japan sees the possibility of China suddenly attacking. Besides China, they also see the possibility of North Korea suddenly attacking. North Korea always tests missiles near Japan. That's why they are really worried about the possibility of North Korea suddenly attacking. Before, it wasn't very important for Japan to strengthen its military, but now it's one of the most important things to do. There's so much turmoil happening in the world right now, and World War III can break out at any second. NATO member countries didn't really strengthen their militaries before, but since Russia invaded Ukraine, European countries realized